think I did shoot anyone, but I knew that no one was going to do anything. Like I had the gun and was walking up to people with it. Again, in one of those states of knowing that you're dreaming and being like, what are you going to do? And then they just move. I didn't have to even do anything.
I'm Woody. That's Menace.
What is up?
Gina Grad.
Good morning.
Right there. We got Sammy.
Morning.
Seabass is here. Phones, they're open. 877-44-WOODY is the number to call if you'd like to be a part of things today. Send us a text. You can send your text over to 22987. We got some of the trending news headlines coming up for you here in just a few. Man, I got woken up, and it's the worst when you wake up and you got like 15 minutes before your alarm goes off. Or a half an hour. This is like I woke up and I had an hour before the alarm went off, and I'm like, yes. Because I was like, ooh, I'm going to turn right back over and go right back to sleep. And then about 5 minutes later, my dog starts making this like really crazy noise. It sounded like almost like water running, but it was a noise she was making with her mouth like this. And I apologize to people who don't like mouth noises, but it was like, and I felt like she was like eating her butt or something. No, it was just her tongue going wild in her mouth, and then she starts pawing at the door, and I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm thinking, she's gonna barf or something, right? So I take her downstairs, let her outside. She spends the next 20 minutes straight eating grass. Like
she's sick.
Like just and like she cannot be distracted.
Oh no.
And just feverishly. Boom, just eat. I'm like, man, take it easy on the grass. But then I kept waiting, and I'm standing out there, of course, in boxers and bare feet. I'm freezing my ass off. Yeah. But I'm waiting for her to barf, and I want to see what's going on. Is that what that is? So, like,
they started eating grass.
Whenever she throws up, it's going to look like she ate a lawnmower.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've known my whole life is when they're sick, they'll start eating grass until they throw up.
Yeah,
maybe,
so
maybe
pretty brilliant.
Like, or it makes them throw up.
Or I don't know if, like, maybe eating the grass calmed her stomach down because she was out there and then she just kind of laid in the grass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, you're not doing this here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Snuggle up outside.
What I'm seeing is that they'll eat it if they need fiber.
But why all of a sudden in the middle of the night like that?
She needs
She just
fiber.
knows.
She needs it. Like Menace is saying, she's sick in the way of like she's lacking something, so she's going to the grass to get it.
Huh.
Okay.
We get the really good food. Why does she not have fiber?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
They can also do it if they're just stressed or anxious.
What does she have to be stressed
maybe she had a bad dream.
Maybe.
Oh, little baby.
Is this something that we're going to go to the vet over, or we're done with it?
Well, my wife is keeping an eye on her from when I left this morning until I get home, and then we'll switch off, and I'll take over the dog duty and stuff.
Got it.
Okay.
Well, dog responsibilities, not dog duty.
Right.
I'm not responsible for that. That was part of the deal, getting the dog.
All right.
I don't handle dog duty.
Yeah.
Something must be in the air because I had something weird happen to me last night too when I was going to bed. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to bed a little bit early, 10 minutes early than I normally do at 7:50 p.m.
Ooh, okay.
Lucky.
And so then I wake up and I look at the clock and it says 35. I'm like, oh crap, I'm late. So I like jump out of bed and I fire up the shower and I'm rushing. And then I look at the clock again and it says 8:35.
Oh no. You were only asleep for like a half hour.
That's such a me move. I hate that.
But I felt like I slept.
Yep.
You know?
You didn't.
I've done that on a weekend before where I wake up and I get in the shower and I'll be in the shower and then I realize
Wait
in
a
the
minute,
middle of the
Saturday.
night.
then I'm like, wait a minute, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Or like
I've done that
it's
a few
happened
times.
before where my wife comes and goes, what are you doing? I go, showering?
Yeah, duh.
Why? I go, to go to work? It's Saturday. Now that hasn't happened in a while.
Do you feel what's the overpowering feeling? Relief or just like you're the biggest idiot on the planet?
Relief. Because I'm like,
really, for
rip,
sure.
I get to go back to bed.
It's
Now,
awesome.
especially if it's a Saturday.
Oh, the best.
Oh yeah.
If it's
You got that cushion day.
if it's just like got up a little bit too early, like Menace, I'd be like, God damn it.
Well, at least you guys went to sleep. I had an iced tea at around, I don't know, before noon yesterday, and I was wired all day and all night.
I wish I could get wired.
Oh, worst.
I could drink all that stuff and nothing.
And are you guys the people like me, and I know there are others out there, that when you can't sleep, you just put your arm in the air?
No.
No.
You never do that?
No.
Above your head or straight
Why?
up in the air?
Just like this.
No.
Why?
No.
I don't know.
Like you're raising your hand?
Yeah, but then your hand's kind of flopped over. I know I'm not the only one who does this. We need to find out because you're laying down. You're just like, oh.
And, you
What-
put
what-
the
And then
hand
do
in
you
there?
fall asleep?
I don't know.
What's the what are you what is it supposed to do?
Why does a dog eat grass? It's just our instinct. We can't sleep.
That's it. Oh, so it's just an instinct. It's
Yeah,
not
you just
something
go-
that you read and
No,
Yeah.
you
can't-
just
Like
do it. Or like
Oh,
start
I've never heard
shaking
of
your
that.
hand
No.
and leave it in the air.
Never heard of
No.
it's the
I
worst.
think that might. Do you have any injuries or anything on your body? Most of the
No, just
positions
mental.
that we sleep in have to do with injuries on our body. So, because most of us aren't sleeping the way that we're supposed to, and you'll do weird things like you need to have your arm above your head, you need to be on your stomach, and it's just because of
I'm just
like,
I
I've
find
been
I'm
doing that since I was
most
a
comfortable
kid.
that way. No injuries that I'm aware of.
yeah, that you're aware of.
Yeah.
I mean, my body's destroyed from skateboarding,
Sure.
but I don't know if it's like.
And
There's
who
no
was on the
major
show that
injury.
said they don't know if they've ever dreamt?
That
Was
sounds
that-
like a Greg
was
thing.
that Greg?
Oh.
Because Greg said he's never had a
hangover.
headache.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's never had a
that's right.
headache.
But maybe the heavy weed smokers because you don't really dream if you smoke weed before.
Well, that's not Greg.
yeah.
Right. Well, at least you don't remember it because everybody
Yeah.
has to download all those
Yeah.
images throughout
Mhm.
the day.
Man, I had some. I couldn't tell you what they were. I just remember waking up and being like, not stressed, but just concerned
The feeling sticks with you.
because
Mhm.
man, I had some dark ass dreams.
You don't
Oh,
remember
no.
what it was?
Yeah, and I don't remember what it was. I just remember waking up and going, "Wow, that was dark,
Oh boy.
like disturbing."
Oh no.
But I mean, I've had some weird ass dreams before. A lot of them are violent, like
Really?
very violent, but like vigilante kind of violent.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
like
seems cathartic.
So, like,
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you fighting for justice in them, or
oh, where
what?
it's very violent and it's toward people who deserve it.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, but it's so real.
Yeah.
This was something different. Again, I don't have specifics, but I woke up kind of concerned. Like, wow,
Oh
that was-
no.
like why would I have been dreaming about that?
It's weird.
Were you sweating?
No, I was. I just woke up totally concerned.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Yes, arm in the air, straight up, not
Thank
propped,
you.
fall asleep quickly.
Yeah, it's a thing.
From
I don't know why.
720.
Yes, a bunch of people.
John K from Long Beach. Yeah, Gina, I totally do that when I can't sleep.
yeah.
I've just never heard that. It's
You
like,
just-
No.
yeah,
Maybe you
another
just
one.
Make yourself tired.
I raise
from
my arm
holding
when I
up.
can't sleep too.
I knew I wasn't alone.
661. Gina, 100%. I used to do that as a kid for hours.
Yeah, same.
As an adult,
Hours.
Can't sleep when you're a kid.
yeah, it's like, that would keep me awake.
It just
I
it
feel like-
doesn't.
I feel
Yeah.
like as a kid I could fall asleep way easier, but now it's
Oh,
you know.
too much going on.
My mom does that. She says she likes to feel the blood flow down her arms to relax.
Oh, that
All
freaks me out.
That's weird.
But I like it. I like that your mom does it.
11% of people remember their dreams, which I thought seems very low.
That's it?
Very,
That's
very
it.
low.
Well, I guess you only remember what you're dreaming right when you wake up.
As far as why it's easier for some than others, that's been a mystery, but the researchers say they have identified some factors. They say the people most likely to remember their dreams have a positive attitude about dreams.
Mm.
They tend to let their minds wander. They spend longer periods of time in light sleep, and they're typically younger.
Okay.
Well, that's
Older-
not good though.
Older people have white dreams, which is the vague sense of having dreamed without any real concrete recall
Okay.
or quote evidence.
Okay.
But if you remember your dreams more because you're barely falling asleep, that's not great.
Well,
like if
I
you're
mean,
just a light sleeper.
because I track the sleep with this Aura ring
Oh,
that
right.
I use,
Yeah.
and it tells me like the deep sleep, the light sleep, and the REM sleep.
Yeah.
And I do get a good chunk of light sleep. I thought the REM sleep is where dreams happen. No,
I thought so too. Or I guess you just don't
That's
remember
what I thought.
those.
And I do like a good dream, like
Yeah.
like if I can figure out like there's times where I know I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, I'm dreaming. I'm going to let this play out. And so I'm not the person who goes, oh, is this a dream? And I
Yeah.
wake myself up. And I'm like, no, let's let this roll.
Yeah, that's lucid dreaming. when
Let's-
you're aware that you're dreaming.
Like, let's keep it rolling.
I
know.
Let's see how
I-
this plays out. And
I
if
like
have
this
a ba-
dream.
And if I have a bad decision to make, let's make it because it's just a dream.
Right.
I've had that thought.
It's house money.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. I've had that thought. There's other times where it's like, all right, this is too weird, and maybe that's what happened the other night.
Yeah.
This is too weird, or this is too dark, or this is too whatever, and I go, please let this be a dream. And then I wake myself up, but I'm not like heavy breathing,
Right.
other than being fat. I'm not heavy breathing. I'm not sweating.
Right.
Again, other than being fat.
But it's like Inside Out, the movie, like, when they're trying to wake the little girl up so things just get crazier and crazier. Like your body's trying to wake up.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, what was that? Oh, my stomach. And then you go throw up.
Yeah, and I'm also psyched if I do wake myself up, I go, damn, that was a dream, and I fall back asleep, and it continues.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
you're so
but then,
lucky.
But then when you try to do it, like I don't try to
It
do it, I go,
doesn't happen.
damn, it's gone.
Yeah.
But then I like, oh wow, I'm back in.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish
let's
I could
go.
do that.
Yeah.
That's like virtual reality.
But when you try to do it, that's when it sucks, and it never happens.
They say if you want to remember your dreams, drink a lot of water before you go to bed.
Really?
So you'll wake up
That's
easier.
my wife's answer to everything. Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Well, I do remember my dreams, and I do drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
God,
You
what
got
are
your
your dreams
Stanley.
like?
But how many
Pleasant.
times a night?
I know, but like, can you imagine? Like, oh, I was just skipping over clouds. And,
Crocheted clouds.
right.
How many times a night do you get up to pee?
I don't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I pee before I go to bed.
Actually, she's like this in real life, but she's probably like a freak in her dreams. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, like all the stuff that she would never do.
Yeah, it's like a dominatrix.
Not even like in that. Not even in, like in that way, but she's probably like a Black Widow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Murderer?
murder? Yeah, I mean murder or
Do you
like,
murder people in your dreams, Sammy?
I don't murder people in my dreams, but I
or
had
just like a
one lucid
lawless-
dream one time where I did murder. No,
Wow.
I don't think I did
Sammy.
shoot anyone, but I knew that no one was going to do anything. Like I had the gun and was
Yeah.
walking up to people with it. Again, in one of those states of knowing that you're dreaming and being like, "What are you going to do?" And then they just move. I didn't have to even do anything.
See, this goes,
Yeah.
and one of the reasons I say that is because of those other thoughts, those intrusive thoughts that
Yeah.
she was talking about.
Oh, right.
Like,
The
well,
impulse control.
I
The
could,
dark thoughts.
I could do this right now.
Right.
Like, what was the one? Like, I could.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
like just jump off a bridge or
Right.
like or steer your car into
Right.
like
Like
a light pole?
barrier.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
The cool stuff.
Yeah. But no, I don't really have super violent dreams. Even like I said in the lucid dream where I knew I was dreaming, I was like, but I'm not really going to like shoot him. I'm just going to like threaten him for a
No,
little
no.
bit.
No. All right, so menace.
Yes.
Because they always talked about like when you hit adolescence and puberty and stuff that boys would end up having wet dreams. Never had one of those.
Yeah, me
Are you
neither.
serious?
No, I really wanted one too.
Yeah.
I always wondered if those were real.
Me
I'm
too.
wondering if they're real because I never had one.
you know, I don't know, like
A nocturnal emission.
yeah,
Ugh.
I never heard about anybody having them. You know,
Really? Well, no one's
Yeah.
going to tell you.
Yo,
Did you ever jizz in your dream?
nope.
No.
Yeah,
Huh.
See, that's the
No.
thing. I don't know if I know anybody. Yell out the door and see if Vaughn's had
Yeah,
one.
Vaughn.
I bet you Vaughn's had one. He seems like that. Although with all that weed, he probably
He
doesn't.
doesn't.
But when he was a kid,
Yeah.
no,
what did he?
Vaughn says no.
No. Oh, damn.
It's not a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Dude,
With a
wait,
kid in the house.
Is there an equivalent of like for a woman of a wet dream?
No.
Mm-mm.
I
No?
mean,
I've gotten close. Like I've had really good dreams that have
Like super erotic?
yeah, and they felt good. Excuse me. They felt good, but I didn't climax per se.
I think it's just bedwetters like coming up with some other.
but why? But
why
what
would-
would you
why would it
rather
be
it say?
sticky?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why would it be
they-
sticky?
They just say that
Yeah.
it was sticky, but it wasn't.
So what happened, Morgan? Like, do you wake up and like knock one out, or
Kind of. No, I wake up and that's one of those times where I'm trying to immediately go back to sleep if I can.
to
and
finish it up?
Dream
Yeah.
it.
Like,
course.
damn it, I was almost there.
Right, and then I can tell after a time. Okay, I'm not going to pick this up, and then yeah, you finish yourself. So.
562 said I had a wet dream when I was in jail once,
Oh.
and I woke up so embarrassed.
That'd be the worst place for it.
Yeah.
317. I had one in my life. It was amazing. Wet
Oh.
dreams are real. The best ones are the lucid wet dreams.
Where you kind of remember.
Yeah.
909. They are real. Ah, damn.
Yeah, I
Again,
Googled it. It says it's a normal part of growing up.
Yeah, I
Is it?
heard about it. We were warned about it. Like, hey, you know, like in health class, like, well, this
Yeah,
is something
dude,
that
get
could
ready.
happen as your body changes.
Right.
And I was like, oh, rip. That's cool.
You weren't freaked out?
No, because I wanted to see what it was all about.
Yeah.
Like, it's all new, you know?
True.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
Never-
I hope it's not real.
Never dropped a load before. Isn't that like, because that's like kind of breaking the seal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I figured, like, oh, it's kind of neat.
But would you wake up and be
I was
like,
like-
I've been shot?
I feel like it'd be like no, because it's not blood.
I
But
know, but when you're like half awake, would you be scared?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But it's kind of like the male equivalent of like getting your period, right? Like now you're a man. Now you can fertilize.
I guess.
Yeah, but it's
never-
also the exact
happened.
opposite in that like getting your period sucks.
Well, yeah, sure. But I'm saying it's the sign like you're a woman now. Like,
Sure.
yeah, okay, well now you're a man now.
Okay, I see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. I
We're all
really,
doctors.
I really wanted it to happen. It just never happened. And then I kind of figured like,
Well, but considering where you went to school and stuff, it's probably for the best.
well, yeah.
Like
I mean,
on an outward bound experience.
yeah, but
you
no,
don't want that to happen.
Yeah, but I think I was too old for that. I thought like wet
Oh, when
dreams
did
kind
they-
of happen more like when you're like 13, 12, 13
find
years
out.
old.
Oh, I thought they could happen anytime.
I mean, I guess they could. This guy had one in jail. I doubt he was 12.
Yeah, juvie.
Did you look it up?
I'm
Juvie
looking
wet,
it up.
wet dream.
Usually between 8 and 14.
See?
No.
Younger.
Well,
I wasn't that young.
Yeah.
But-
Was this guy in juvie?
Might have been in juvie.
Damn.
Poor thing.
Oh, my ex-wife told me 2 separate times she woke up finishing from a dream that we were getting it on. Rip.
Lucky.
Oh, lucky.
She's such a liar.
And she
Oh,
said-
yeah, it was
Yeah.
with you.
It was with you.
yeah, sure.
Oh, Sammy's right.
Yeah, Sammy's had a wet dream about Glenn Powell. She's got that candle. Did you see the candle she has?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She posted a video from Valentine's Day where she's watching some rom-com. There's a glass of champagne there and the candle burning on the table, and it says, "Smells like Glenn Powell."
Oh,
Yes.
really? I
Yeah.
saw that photo,
Uh-huh.
but I didn't notice that part of it.
Was that a Morgan present?
No, it was for my sister. My
Oh.
sister got it for me for my birthday.
So what
Oh.
does that smell like, Sammy?
well,
Like
on it, it
rabbit
says...
Eating
juice.
old pennies.
cheese, sweat.
It says
Yeah.
smells like adventure and charm all in one
Oh.
candle.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
very
good
Glenn
God.
Powell.
So vanilla.
Yeah. Getting boring.
He's so attractive. Like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. It
Okay.
blows my mind.
Now, for those of you just tuning in who didn't hear anything before the break, we were talking about all kinds of random stuff, and somehow it came up like the idea of a wet dream, and I said, man, I was always bummed out because as a kid, I kept waiting for that to happen, and it just never happened. And then Menace said it never happened for him, and Bort and Vaughn both said it never happened for them either. So we're like, does it really happen? All of a sudden, people started texting in saying it happened for them. One guy said it happened to him while I was in jail.
Yeah. One
Little tapioca in the pants.
Oh,
guy
no.
said in his 40s he's doing it.
Yeah. So typically, when we looked it up, it says
Yeah.
between 8
and 14.
And 14 is when that would typically happen. But we have a doctor.
Oh, a real doctor?
He's a family doctor,
Oh.
Dr. Eric, who's called in. Good morning, Eric. How are you? I'm sorry. Good morning, doctor.
Hey guys, how you doing?
No, he even sounds like a goddamn
Yeah.
doctor, doesn't he? Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, you're like,
Great.
all right. So, dude, so what? Can you explain why do some guy why did I never have this happen to me?
You know, I asked the same question when I was in medical school. I'm like, I'm a healthy guy. Why did it never happen to me? So I looked it up. So it turns out, it's just sort of your body's way of, saying, yep, you're ready now. It's testing out the equipment. But what happens is a lot of guys, myself, you guys probably included, discover masturbation before you actually got to the point of the wet dream. So you're
That's what I was thinking.
Basics.
It's because
Yeah, you knocked it out already.
because of the joeing. These are the guys that are not joeing, right?
Oh.
That makes sense.
right.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
the body doesn't have to
Yeah.
take over. You've already handled it.
We've already cleared the pipes.
Right.
You know?
Like, I got this, man.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
That's such a good answer. That totally
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Eric.
And if you're in prison, you're probably not really doing that much
Yeah.
either.
Oh, I
So
think
that's
you're
why
doing
the
it all
body
day.
would.
Hope he was on the bottom
I'm trying to
bunk.
think of what age
Yeah.
I discovered that though.
Were you like 11 or 12?
I wasn't 8.
Right, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I
probably
wasn't on
like
the younger end of that, but yeah, it's probably like
junior
I
high.
don't know, 12.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? It's funny.
Yeah.
I don't
I
remember.
was about, I was like 12 or 13. One of my friends told me about it. I'm like, oh, really? Let me try this out. And
Yeah.
oh, you're a genius, man.
Hey, dude, you ever rub your own wiener till it explodes? you should try that out.
It's
He's like,
amazing.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because I want to be a doctor someday, so I should really know how the body works.
That's right.
Hey, Eric, can we keep you on staff for questions?
Yeah, just in case we have.
Yes. Actually, yes. Well, we can talk off the air and.
Okay.
share
Okay,
needs.
cool.
Thank
That'd
you,
be fun.
Doctor
Hey, Morgan,
Eric.
can you get his information? Yeah, we'll get that all set up.
Because we have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
all
Oh,
the
yeah.
time.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we do. Like
That we
sometimes-
just end up asking each other.
and he's not here today, but Greg always has questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I dying?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, Dr. Eric, thank you so much. We appreciate you calling in with that information.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's texting over, and they're saying because especially it happened more. They think in prior generations because masturbation was really discouraged,
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Yeah.
and so dudes were afraid to touch. That's where you're like hair on your palms, and you go
Right,
blind
right.
and
Go to
things like
hell.
that. And
So stupid.
that's before you had the internet, and you can look it up to see if that was true.
Right.
So that makes sense. All right, Dr. Eric, hang on one second, man. We'll get your information. We'll talk to you again soon.
Great, thanks.
All right, man. There's
Love
Dr. Eric.
Sweet.
I bet you it's
answer.
easier for us to get him on the phone than his own patients.
Oh,
You
probably.
ever try to call the doctor's office?
Oh.
It's like, damn.
No, dude, I told you. Ever since, not a sponsor, but ever since I switched to One Medical, they're the best.
Oh,
I
is
can
that
get a hold of them right
the
away.
Amazon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people Google it. Do Amazon Prime,
do
One
it.
Medical. They have offices everywhere.
Speaking of offices and things that we love, food.
Yes.
So Yum Brands, they own KFC.
Mm-hmm.
They've announced that KFC is moving out of Kentucky.
What?
Really?
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
It's in the name.
They're going to Texas.
Oh.
Nice.
And so they've announced plans. They're going to create 2 new headquarters in the U.S., one in Plano and the other in Irvine, California.
Oh.
Yeah.
So KFC and Pizza Hut will run out of the Plano headquarters. Taco Bell, which is already in Irvine, they're going to have Taco Bell and Habit Burger and Grill headquartered there
I
together.
love Habit Burger.
KFC will keep a corporate office in Louisville. Also, Yum Brands just let all their employees know that they're going to have to change out of their jammies and get their asses back to the office full time.
No.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's serious business over there.
Dude, Yum Brands is a massive company.
Yeah, oh, yeah. They own a ton of stuff.
Big fans.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys remember that song that like little kids would sing, like Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Kentucky
Yeah.
Fried Chicken.
There was
and
even like
Yeah.
there was even rap songs about the combination of
Oh, really?
Oh, them
pizza.
combo joints.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut. Taco
Yeah, because
Bell.
remember you could go to the Kentucky Hut.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw one of those things, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Disneyland. Like it's all in one.
Yeah. Now, what's the? There's another song I'm thinking of. I got it. Let me
I
see.
think we're thinking about the same song. It was like from the early 2000s.
Is it a rap?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not a rap song. This is like one of those old school Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
know.
I remember the one that Gina
Yeah.
you just sang.
And I made up a jingle for KFC when I was little too, and I always wish that they took me up on it.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Oh, I like that Kentucky Fried Chicken with that crispy, crunchy batter to enjoy with 11 herbs and spices, and their service is the nicest. So I like that Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Wow, that's actually not bad.
Yeah, and I was in
Yeah.
like 3rd grade, and I really
Wow.
wish they would have taken me up
wow,
on that.
that's actually pretty good. And they could
Thank
have
you.
like some little girl singing it.
Yeah, that would have been me. It would have been
Yeah.
adorable.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break.